guys, I'm Yalin, Xinhua correspondent in Sydney. Now I am at the Sydney International Airport. Since today, the Australian government will impose a strict travel policy which requires all travellers back from overseas to have self-isolation for 14 days. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19, the confirmed cases surged quite quickly in Australia recently, and a majority part of the confirmed cases are people who travel overseas and people related to them. Therefore, this policy is to help the government to cope with the current situation.
我觉得挺好的，对，因为国内也是要求这样的嘛，就自觉隔离就行。
我们被告知就是14天都不可以外出、上学、去超市各种，我们就会比较自觉的在家隔离。
On Monday, the total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Australia surged past 300, with the worst affected state of New South Wales posting its biggest daily jump of 37 new cases, taking the state's total to 171. The death toll also rose to 5 after 2 elderly women passed away during the weekend. Besides restriction policies on international travelers, the Australian government also doesn't allow international cruise ships to dock for the following 30 days. So this might be the last one that we can see in the Sydney harbour in the upcoming days. However, despite the ever-tightening border control policy, the federal government still hesitates to announce a blanket closure of schools, even though a handful of students have been tested positive for the virus. It's school hour now, and this is a public high school in northern suburb of Sydney. Although the confirmed cases increased quite a lot, the government still didn't announce the closure of school. The parents are very concerned about the health and safety of their kids, while some experts argue that if the schools close, the students will engage in more social activities, which may promote the spread of the virus. And some students might be looked after by their grandparents, who are more vulnerable to the virus. Therefore, most of the schools across the country are still in operation, which makes it a very controversial issue here. Today is quite cold with wind and rain. Actually, as Australia is entering autumn, the authority is very concerned about the upcoming flu season, which might impose further challenge to the containment of the epidemic. So we should take every precautionary measures and be more cautious. Before the sun comes out, we need to stay strong.